This is your FastCast for Saturday, January 27th, our top story.
Prolonged exposure leads to frostbite, health and safety, and ultimately fatalities.
Double-digit lows below zero forecasted for Anchorage are part of what prompted Mayor Dave Bronson to declare a public health and safety emergency on Friday. Anyone needing shelter is advised to seek refuge as the extreme cold continues to set into the area. Existing cold weather shelters that have expanded to have warming center capacity under this emergency declaration to accommodate as many as 90 people and possibly more than that as city leaders evaluate the need and work to make sure anyone in danger from the cold can find warmth. As part of this emergency action, the city will provide warming facilities they say will be open 24 hours a day at the Aviator Hotel, the Golden Line, the Cold Weather Shelter Facility, which is the former Solid Waste Services Administrative Building. The Anchorage Assembly is having a special meeting on Monday for a resolution to extend the cold weather shelter civil emergency and an ordinance to provide financial resources, labor, and supplies in response to this emergency. And you're looking at the aftermath of a fire that caused people to be evacuated from units of an apartment building in southeast Anchorage on Saturday morning amidst these frigidly cold temperatures. The Anchorage Fire Department responded with 11 units at about 6 Saturday morning on Markle Loop near Abbott Road and Lake Otis Parkway. The fire is under control and no one was taken to the hospital. There were 7 people referred to the Red Cross. And the cause of this fire is under investigation. Certainly a concerning number. That is how Human Resources leadership at the Anchorage School District talks about teacher and staff shortages. State workforce leadership say there are schools where more staff is leaving than getting hired. Some educators change from one job to another. Others transfer schools within Alaska. Many, though, the Alaska Department of Labor and Workforce say are leaving the industry entirely, and they say too many. The Anchorage School District says they're down 400 staff this year, 140 of those teaching positions. The Anchorage Education Association says Anchorage has turned over about a third of its teachers in the last 3 years. The problem is almost everywhere, with a 10% teacher turnover rate on average nationwide. The Alaska Department of Education and Early Development saying that rate is about 22% in Alaska and 13% in Anchorage. AEA President Corey Aist says a lot of this is tied to teacher burnout. He says many teachers find the job disheartening as a range of challenges, including classroom size, budget cuts, and student behavioral issues. The Alaska Department of Labor saying nearby states are paying more for teachers. Washington State and California, for example, paying $5,000 to $13,000 more on average to their teachers per year. Georgina Fernandez will have a story on Saturday night's news at 10 going into what's being done to try to keep teachers from leaving their jobs. This has been your FastCast for Saturday, January 27th. Thank you so much for watching.